Welcome to one of the most beautiful settings in college football. Husky Stadium sits on the banks of Lake Washington, nestled between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains. Fans have arrived by land and sea. It doesn't get much better than this. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Being set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your...
Lofting it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills, and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They begin the series with a 1st and goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Washington offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Williams. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Lets him go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I...
The ball is loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
Well, that's why you do almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Harris. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Ducks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Just ran away from the defense. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Catch made on the out route. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back. Touchback. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Williams. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's going to hand this off. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown, Oregon. Number 17. Catch and score.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Oregon 36, Washington 14.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're going to run it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Williams. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot blocked down inside the 20. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Extra point try coming now. Dropping back. It's Moore. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
42, Washington, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touch.
There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Powers through. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Moore. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking for the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free. No shot to bring him down. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Moore. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The offense going with the hurry up.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. And now the running back's got it again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Moore. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they're able to get him down. The Ducks are in the red zone.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Snags it with throw. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get it tight in like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Williams. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they almost had another interception. And it'll be second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tip their hand with their coverage. They actually waited.
It's a fake. The up man has the ball. And the fake does not work, doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Momentum-changing play. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
52, Washington, 21.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Powers through a tackle. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4 on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 52, Washington 21.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And he knocks through the PAT.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Oregon 52, Washington 28.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll hand it off. Runs through the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Short throw complete to the tight end. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
28.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the back now goes in motion. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Just trucks through the defender. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking tackles. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of